Yay! So I'm Anne Marie Eber. I'm coming back to you to share a few more products, and I want to do a part two just because that's going to be very quick on the fruit and vegetable rinse, which I've already covered, but it's an absolute must-have in your home. Do not be without it. Um, so I talked in part one about some of the things I was using it for, and I'm talking about my own personal experiences here with these products and other people's experience. So this is the fruit and veggie rinse. This is the super concentrated, and I refill this little bottle with this, so it'll refill this several times. This will last a really long time. But man, this is a no-brainer because you can buy the sample here, and it's like, I don't know, $6, something like that, to try this out. So I already talked about some of the stuff that it does besides cleaning vegetables. We'll just start with that part because I've already covered it. It is made from all natural ingredients, cleans dirt, waxy coatings, oily substances, and other undesirable residues from your fruit and vegetables. It gets rid of bacteria, general fungus, parasites, their eggs, bed mites. So you can even spray your bed down with this. Put it in some water, put a little squirt. That's all you have to do. So it's like a squirt of this in a thing of water and spray it. It'll stay active for 45 minutes. So you can spray your bed down. Bed mites, ants, slugs, meat, fish, legumes, and nuts should also be soaked in fruit and veggie rinse. Spraying plants will get rid of any unwanted insects and bugs. Fruit and veggie rinse is great to disinfect kitchens and bathrooms. It can be used internally should we ever ingest spoiled food or dangerous bacteria. Now, obviously, the company doesn't support anything I say because, of course, we'll get legally attacked by the FDA or whoever. But I've drank it before, a couple drops in a glass of water. I think I talked about that in the last video. So every household should have this. I've gotten poison ivy. So I was living in Atlanta and then I moved to Indiana and I got a horrible case of poison ivy my first summer here. And I didn't remember being in it, but we were at a park. And so I contacted the oil somewhere. And I've had it as a kid growing up and stuff, and I'd get maybe a couple patches. But this was out of control. It was everywhere, all over my body, everywhere but my face. So I guess I should be thankful for that. And it was 3 weeks. I tried every product out there, every suggestion, everything everybody was telling me, and it was out of control. I even put Clorox bleach straight on my skin. That didn't help. And sometimes that'll help, but nothing else does. You can't put bleach on your skin, it'll burn it, but the Clorox won't for some reason, which is obviously not a good idea. But when you get in a state of desperation like that, it was awful. And I was just about ready to go to the emergency room. And it's finally started to ease off a little bit. And I was taking immune stuff to crank my immune system up. So I started to get rid of it. It took a really long time. And then the next summer, I was in a house. I was like, I'm terrified to go pull weeds because I'm going to accidentally grab poison ivy. And sure enough, I did. And I had a little patch come up. And for some reason, I hadn't tried the fruit and veggie rinse. And I put it on there. It immediately stopped itching. And with a couple hours, it was gone. Gone. So every time I get a little thing pop up, I just put it straight on there. I don't dilute it. I just put it straight on, full concentration, and it is gone. I don't even worry about getting poison ivy anymore now. And that's like a huge relief for me. Another thing is itchy skin. So a lot of times when our skin is itching, it can be a fungus or a parasites or something in our body. I put it on straight. I don't dilute it. I just put it straight on the skin. And a lot of times that will solve the problem. Now, working as a massage therapist for many years, people have like dry skin on their feet. So it's kind of like little, not cracks, but like little white lines. And it just looks like the foot is getting really dry. Can be in the middle of summer and they're like, why are my feet dry? Well, it's actually a fungus on them. And I've caught it before when I worked at a spa and they made us do hot towels on the feet. and I started to get it in between the cracks of my fingers. And one time it was like yellowy, it was nasty. So it's actually a foot fungus, it's not dry feet. And using this straight on it does it, especially if you use a scrub brush, scrub off a couple layers so this stuff will soak in, put it straight on there. Same thing with a fungus toenail, put this straight on it. What else? The masks. We're all wearing masks now. And I have washed my mask in this, in water and this, or I put like a spray bottle with water and sprayed it if I was somewhere, so that I'm not wearing one mask all day long, because that's disgusting and nasty. And at the hospital, you're not going to do that. You're going to change out your mask constantly. So cleaning your mask. I don't wear masks anymore. I don't think they're a good idea, but that's totally your choice. But that is another use for this with what we've got going on right now. You can also spray the air around you to clean it. And let's see if there's anything I forgot. So food poisoning, like this was saying, you could ingest it. So just to throw this in real quick is Breeze Balm, and then it comes in a little oil, like a liquidy oil or a solid balm. And this is great for sore muscles. You can put it on there, and depending on what the area needs, it will feel hot or cold to you. So sometimes when I'm dealing with sore muscles with people, they need to ice something, or heat will help the pain. And you kind of have to play with it with the body. It's not always ice. So sometimes you need to alternate back and forth. And this will kind of do that for you. There's the oil, it comes in a larger oil too. Um, you just put that, just rub that in there. But the amazing thing with this is, and I don't want to have, I don't want to be without this either, is sunburn. I just went to Arizona and I put on 30 SPF and I was like, I'm fine. And all we did was just hike for a little bit. And I had some burn spots on my back and on the back of my legs. And I thought I didn't have this with me on the trip. And I was like, oh my God, where is it? And I found it and I put it on. And I told my sister, it's going to be gone. I'm not worried about it. I'll be able to get in the pool, because it was like a hot tub and a pool, because this burn will be gone. And I put it on there. And of course, it took the burn out. And then the next day, it kind of turns into tan, or it might be a little red, but you'll have absolutely no soreness. Like it doesn't even feel like you have a burn. So sunburn, or if you burn yourself on the stove, put this on immediately, and then you're not going to go through all those days of pain with it, and it's gonna stop the process. This is also great for cuts or things like that. So you can put it on a cut or an abrasion or something. So a lot of uses for these things. I'm just touching on a few. This is also, this can also help settle your stomach. If you get an upset stomach, you can put a drop on your tongue and swallow it. Sometimes that'll help. It's intense. Just warn you, it's intense when you put it in your mouth. Or if you get like a sore in your mouth or something, you can put this on there, which is really nice, because how many things can you like put in your mouth when you get something like that? You don't have to go buy some special thing to, oh, I got this canker sore or whatever. So tons of uses for these products. You'll probably come up with more of your own. I highly suggest you try them. These, I think you have to buy several. So it's might be a little cheaper just to try a balm to start off with. But this tends to be a little more intense. They both work great. It's just a different medium. So that's it on those. And I'm going to go on to the next video.